Hello and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. My name is Jackson Vunganyi. On this episode of Red Carpet, we have a New York City actor who makes ends meet as a nanny, a children's book connecting kids with Cambodian culture, and motion capture technology has taken Hollywood by a storm. Let's get on with the show. And let's begin the show with some highlights of the latest entertainment news from around the world. And we'll start with some music news. Following the release of his latest album, Love Damini, Nigerian Afrobeat star Burna Boy has released the music video for his single, For My Hand, featuring Ed Sheeran. The Grammy winners recently performed the song together for the first time at Wembley Stadium. Love Damini, which is Burna Boy's sixth studio album, includes singles Kilometer and Last, with additional features from Kianee, J Balvin, Khalid, J Hus, and Popcorn. And now to some film news. Sony Pictures released a first-look trailer of Oscar-winning actress Viola Davis as the Woman King. The film is based around the Agoji warrior women, also known as the Dahomey Amazons, who were fierce and ruthless female fighters. In The Woman King, directed by Gina Prince Bythewood, Davis plays General Niska as she trains up new cadets while Europeans arrive looking to enslave the population. The film also stars John Boyega, Lashana Lynch, and Hierophant's Tiffin. The Woman King is set for release in the United States in September. And in some sad news, Busisiwe Busi Rurai, who starred in Netflix's comedy series How to Ruin Christmas, has died. She was just 36 years old. The tragic news was confirmed in a statement by Rurai's family, which was shared by the actress's talent agency, iMedia Artists. The statement indicated that Rurai died on Sunday at home. Kianee Truvillion is an aspiring New York City actor who makes ends meet as a nanny. VOA's Aileen Lee talks with her about how she maintains a positive attitude during the ups and downs of trying to break into acting. Check it out.
To me, a New Yorker means walking fast. Just being a hustler, like being able to do multiple things, having a variety of streams of income. I would consider myself a New Yorker, and I think I always will be, even if I don't live here anymore. My name is Kianee Alexis Nicole Truvillion, and I am 24 years old, and this is my ordinary life. I've lived in New York for 3 years, and I'm here to pursue acting, singing, dancing, that whole shebang. I've been a babysitter, nanny for a few families, and that's how I've made my living.
Your hair is so cute and curly!
Being a nanny in New York City, you can make definitely enough money to live off of. You can make anywhere from $20 an hour to, I mean, I've seen people make $45 an hour before. I generally make about $3,200 a month. I want to be on Broadway. I currently live in Harlem, New York, and I love it. There's just so many different cultures around. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, a 6th floor walk up, but I love it. It's my peace, my zen. So as you enter into my home, this is the living room, and my couch is also a couch bed, so very nice when I want to have visitors. And this is my roommate, Tracy, here. My rent is $2,000. I personally pay $1,100 a month. I don't think that's a good deal, but I don't think it's a bad deal either for what New York is. When I first moved to New York, literally 1 week later, I had an audition, and I auditioned for Spamilton, which is an off-Broadway show, or was an off-Broadway show here in New York, the parody of Hamilton and of Spam-A-Lot, and I booked it. I did that show for about 6 months, and then it closed, and then I didn't book anything for almost a year, and it was devastating. When I was in final callbacks for a show that's on Broadway, and I thought I was going to get it, everyone that I auditioned with thought I was going to get it. The music producer said I was going to get it, the choreographer, and then I didn't get it. And I was devastated. I did not audition for a while after that. It like broke my heart. After that, I started taking acting classes to so no one could ever give me that note again, hopefully. This career path is incredibly hard, and I think people give up, and I think many people give up too soon. I know I will never give up. I know I will make it, so there's no reason to even talk about if I didn't, because I will.
You're watching Red Carpet on the Voice of America. Motion capture technology has taken Hollywood by storm, enabling producers to bring fantasy to life. Genia Dulot in Los Angeles takes us behind the scenes to see how it works.
2, 3, 4, and then 5.
Motion capture suit, as the parts that are on Robin right now, is basically the base on which I will be putting these markers, which are covered in reflective coating. Our cameras are going to be sending infrared light over to this, and then the light is going to bounce back and the camera is going to register where the marker is. So as you can see in the volume, there are 69 cameras looking at Matthew right now. And here on the monitor, I can see 68 cameras showing up and seeing all of his markers. Markers are lit up over here. Motion capture came to entertainment from the medical field. It was used across chiropractors and sports coaches for people who wanted to improve on the sports advancements and also on the recovery from trauma. I can track your motion and I can analyze that, and I can track and see how can I make you perform better, or what is the progress of our recovery from a certain trauma. If you have an injury in the knee, for instance, you will not be walking symmetrically. And I can spot that using motion capture very precisely. It is a revolution because of the entertainment industry. It has been around for a while, but only recently the entertainment industry started to absorb it in such a big amount.
Here at Rouge, we have done pickup shots for Black Panther, Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, things like that. So Marvel films, we have worked on a bunch of different video games. In feature film, we use what's called digital doubles a lot. So we'll actually 3D scan actual actors in their costumes and then build a 3D puppet out of that 3D scan. And then we fit it with bones, like an armature, like you would do like a marionette. And then the motion capture is what drives that marionette. Classic example, but I know Tom Cruise does all his own stunts. But you can take a headline actor like Tom Cruise and then take a stunt actor that can do crazy backflips and stuff, and take a photoreal version of him and have another actor play his motions. We do that with body motion capture, and then now in a lot of things with face motion capture with those HMC head-mounted cameras. We're actually recording the facial expressions and the body and fingers all in one go, and then that is puppeteering your CG avatar.
I hate it when people cry. The spiders are crying. This isn't even a very good...
Now, graphic designer Kianee Schweit, a second-generation Cambodian American, has written a children's book aimed at connecting kids with Cambodian culture. VOA's Sokranith Ten has more.
As a child in Cambodia, Kianee Schweit loved a sticky rice cake wrapped in banana leaves. Sharing that snack in February 2001 with her 2 children in their Seattle home made her want to put her kids in touch with Khmer culture.
I hadn't really made a way for them to connect with, Cambodian culture and Cambodian heritage in a way that made it meaningful for them.
So the graphic designer decided to write and illustrate a book on Cambodia for her kids. Born in Thailand in 1992, Schweit grew up in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. In 2009, the family moved to Seattle, where there is a substantial Cambodian community. Her book highlights Cambodia's cultural and architectural heritage. It includes basic pronunciation instruction in Khmer, the language spoken by most Cambodians.
Vil Srai.
R is for rice paddy.
She sees her book as a way for all children in the United States and elsewhere to explore Cambodia's rich culture.
A lot of it was informed by, and like choosing these words, was informed by my childhood and growing up there and what I had experienced firsthand. This is an ABC book about Cambodia. The language needs to be there too, you know, as like as an introduction to the culture and the language and about the country.
Other English language children's books about Cambodia highlight the Khmer Rouge genocide and the immigrant narrative, switch ABCs of Cambodia, cast Cambodia in a different light.
I'm hoping we'll respond to it and see, yeah, like that's me. I'm also hoping that, you know, we can put Cambodia on the map and we can say, this is the country that I'm from and I'm really proud of it. And, you know, I want you to learn more about it too. And here's a fun way to learn about it.
In a few months, the book will be available to those who backed the book on Kickstarter, the platform which used to fund its production. After that, it will be available for curious kids and adults. Soxrina Tain for VOA News, Chicago, Illinois.
The next technological shift may be something called Web3, which is based on technology originally created for digital currency. Its boosters promote their vision of a decentralized internet free from corporate giants such as Facebook and Google. Now, some female tech entrepreneurs are making sure they're getting in on the ground floor. Diana Mitchell has the story.
When Mary Chris Bonzo had trouble finding other women interested in the latest in technology, what's being called Web3, she started her own group, calling it Women in Web3.
Web3 is the next internet revolution. Every platform, organization, and digital economy is being decentralized.
The early web was mostly about text-based communication. So-called Web 2.0 brought e-commerce and social media. Web 3 promises a decentralized internet with the freedom to control or sell one's own data and be part of communities without social media giants. And it's attracting female entrepreneurs, leaders, and technologists who say Web 3 offers a fresh start to the male-dominated technology industry. Entrepreneur Jamie Schmidt co-founded BFF, a group that aims to get more women and non-binary people involved in Web 3.
There's a lot of opportunity around finance, business, community, networking that just is being overlooked.
Alex Kavallakos is the co-founder of Meta Angels, an NFT membership community. Prospective members join by buying an NFT or non-fungible token, a piece of digital art created using blockchain technology. Every time a membership NFT is sold, a percentage of the sale automatically goes to the artist and Meta Angels.
Well, it's not about making money. It's about making sure our doors stay open.
Cybersecurity expert Olayinka Odenoran founded the Black Women Blockchain Council to promote Black women as Web3 blockchain engineers. The ideas around Web3 appeal to her.
The ability for it to create transparency and therefore accountability. And I really saw it as a means of helping my community be able to gain financial freedom.
While the potential of Web3 remains to be seen, these women are coming together now to see how they can be a part of it. Dina Mitchell for VOA News.
And that's it for this episode of VOA's Red Carpet. My name is Jackson Vunganyi. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. For more entertainment news, remember to check us out at voaafrica.com. We are also on Facebook, Instagram. We're also on YouTube, where you can watch our videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye, everyone.